YouTube.
What's up, y'all?
First, I'll make sure y'all boys doing good, man. It's your boy Rotn and Dre. You know, my boy Foxmaskdiesel over there on the other side. You know,
So I've seen a couple of his videos. I was like, let's find a video that's short enough to react to.
yeah, because I ain't never seen him before. What's his name, actually?
I'm pretty sure he's a psychiatrist that does streaming.
HealthyGamerGG.
Yeah. He's like a monk and shit.
A monk?
Yeah.
No disrespect if he is. But,
no, that's like his...
I mean,
he can just walk. He can walk a good line between like faith and everything else. And he's got the professional accolades to back up what he says.
Well, we're going to see his understanding of how not to be awkward, man. We just going to jump straight into it. You got just,
be awkward by being quiet, be awkward by talking. Okay, I'm going to teach y'all how to not be awkward. When your attention is in your own head, you will be awkward. And when your attention is not in your own head.
Get your ass over here.
Because then I heard a weird noise.
Come here.
I agree. You better stop chewing up this man's flow. You tripping, girl.
Head, you will be relaxed. There's a very simple experiment you can run. Think about walking while you walk. Now I'm going to put my right foot forward. Now I'm going to lift my knee. Now I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to relax I'm going to put the plantar surface of my foot down. Now the heel is going to touch.
Hey, yo. I ain't going to cap. He low-key just flamed the fuck out of me, bro.
He's explaining in like painstaking detail how you walk. It is like... But if you just turn it off and just walk, it just happens. You just
I
gotta
be
trust.
doing this sometimes, bro, just without even realizing. I be like, I'm going to walk left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And then you mess up the step. It's like, now I'm on my left leg, on my right leg. Like,
oh, you be consciously thinking when you walk?
I mean, sometimes, but it just be happening without, like, but this is funny because, like, he just fucked up my whole existence with this one.
Nah, I just turn my brain off, bro. Like, if I'm walking, especially if I'm walking far.
Think about all of the steps as you walk, and you will become the most awkward walker in existence. So this is the tricky thing, is that when you try not to be awkward, where's your attention? It is in your mind. You are trying not to be awkward. You're not doing the thing. Now I'm thinking about how to do things, so I'm awkward over here. Now I'm thinking about this, so I'm even more awkward. So this is why getting awkward is such a trap, because the less awkward you try to be, the more you step into your mind and the more awkward you become. It's like, oh my God, there's a fire here. Quick, someone grab some gasoline and pour the gasoline on top. Let's put out the fire because liquid puts out.
Bad idea. Bad idea. He need to drop a disclaimer somewhere on that.
Fire, right? You do the very thing that makes
talking about
you
first practice,
and that's
for,
how you end up
for
with
legal
this
reasons.
lose-lose situation. You think that, okay, if I'm quiet, I will not be awkward. Or if I talk, I will not be awkward. No, the awkwardness is within you. So no matter what you do, you will be awkward. But this is the really cool thing. If it's within you, you can actually change it. It's not about the behavior. It's not about, okay, what do I say or what do I not say? How do I be quiet? Should I speak now? Should I not speak now? And that's what makes you awkward, because now you're in your own head and you're not paying attention to the conversation. So if you want to stop being awkward, absorb your mind in whatever is around you. Instead of...
Ain't nothing wrong with this, y'all. It ain't nothing wrong with this. You feel me? Sometimes you need a reality check on yourself. You feel me? He spit. You feel me?
Thinking about what you should say or whether you should say something, pay attention to what the other person is saying. Listen to the other person. Listen to your surroundings. Externalize your awareness, and then you will not be awkward. And if we sort of think about it, we can see that we can prove it the other way too. When am I the least awkward? When I'm absorbed in something. Like if I get into bed at night and I grab a nice cool pillow and I lay down and I'm like, man, this feels amazing. I'm not thinking about, okay, how can I feel more comfortable? Is this comfortable enough? Is this not comfortable enough? If my attention is on the pillow and on the bed, I will feel relaxed and it'll feel good. And this is why people stay so awkward, is because everyone is like, what do I do? It is not about doing, it is about where your attention is. And so people go looking for solutions. But any solution you try, your mind is still thinking about, okay, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this. Your mind is pointing in the wrong way, so you end up being awkward. And
he's spitting. Is that just me?
No, I mean, what he's saying, but he's like, what he's saying isn't his opinion. It's like,
no, that's fact.
It's like it's it's either an expert opinion or it is the fact of the matter.
It's like
for
a silent fact,
so many
bro.
people that it's like negligible if you don't fall within that.
Yeah, like so
category.
many people get caught up into this cycle, bro, of just being in their own mind, bro. You feel me? And there's nothing wrong with it at all, bro. But you have to be wary of it, you know. You just
or
have
at
to
least be aware to where you can
yeah,
either you can make the decision to be that way or to be different.
yeah.
And then what happens, we end up feeling hopeless because I tried this and I tried this and I tried this and I watched this video and I paid for this course and this pickup artist told me to do this. But the whole time, all that crap doesn't work because your mind is still focused here. And even for the stuff that does work, what do they successfully help you do? Externalize your mind. Focus externally. That's all it takes. Still got no social skills, even when I don't think about myself. I mean, I'm sure that's true to a certain extent. I mean, I think you've got some social skills. Y'all are doing great over here. And then if you guys want more practical advice, so if you're paying attention to a conversation and you're trying to figure out how do I jump in, body language is really good. So I'll show y'all. This feels fucking awkward until you practice it, but you can just go like this. Yo, you can hold up a hand. It works really well. The other thing you can is, hey, can I jump in for a second?
Yo. Yes, guys. You have
He
to
is right though, like, hey yo, Dre.
take the step.
Dre. You see the attention that
Yeah. Like take
and
the
it's like
step
you
forward.
understand that
Even if you say
Yo,
something
Dre,
good or bad, bro,
Dre.
you gotta attempt.
Dre.
You feel me?
You sound
But like I'm right here, bro. You steady. You have to attempt, guys. Just stop the conversation, bro.
This reminds me of ... So you
spitting,
just
bro.
signal to them, hey, I'm jumping in. Use body language, right? And then they'll stop. It's really bizarre. It's like there's some fucking Jedi mind tricking. You can even interrupt someone, but if you, when you interrupt someone, if you're
Yeah,
afraid
say,
of interrupting,
excuse me.
because here's what happens, right? So there's like some awkward, there's like, they say a sentence and there's a pause, but the pause isn't long enough for you to jump in. So they don't wait for you to speak, so you're not sure if you're supposed to speak. And then you start speaking and they start speaking at the same time. And then you're like, well, fuck. Like, what do I say? So here's the thing. You want to ride over them, but you want to ride over them with a acknowledgement. So
teaching y'all how
if you
to
and someone else are speaking at the
Jedi-Mindfuck
same
people.
time,
Bro,
what
he's
you
like-
should say is,
he's like so genuine in the delivery where he's giving you the medicine that you need, but he's like, I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna say fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to communicate this to as many people as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And saying fuck right here, based on all the people I've seen, is the best way to communicate this. And guess what? It is the best way to communicate
It
this.
is. I feel like personally, he like teaching you how to Jedi mind fuck people. You
Or to
feel me?
unfuck yourself.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
somebody else is
Yeah, cause this is a strong word. Look, I ain't even say nothing. You gonna stop though, just cause I put my hand up.
and if I don't, at a certain point it becomes like he's out of pocket. He's wrong.
Yeah, like
for-
you being rude, bro. I'm trying to. You feel me? I attempted to speak, even if I ain't say nothing. I put. You feel me? I can say excuse me, cut you off, but I tried. You feel me? You talking over me. Now there's an issue in communication.
it's like a form of de-escalation.
Yeah.
hey, I'd love to share something with you.
See?
And if you start saying that and they start speaking, you just plow through because then you're kind of signaling to them, hey, like I'm speaking here.
Yeah, that's
and it
putting
sort of
your dick
makes
on
it
the table.
okay to like
That's putting your dick
get
on the
them,
table. Like, hey, you
if
want it
they
or
stop
not?
talking. Right? Because you don't want to ride over someone with your story. You just want to acknowledge it. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So, like you kind
Yeah,
of
it's
want
like,
to
hey,
plow
bitch,
through.
I'm talking.
Right?
You gonna let me talk or
since
not?
you're plowing through and you're acknowledging that you're plowing through, it makes it okay. And that's also where like you can say
Jedi
like,
mind fuck.
oh wow, like that reminds me of a story. And
Yo,
then if someone
pause it,
else starts
bruh.
speaking, you can say like,
He's basically saying just put it all on the table.
Yeah, like straight from the jump.
Like you being awkward is because you're scared to put it all on the table. You're scared to like own who you are, own your decisions.
Yeah, like when you be telling people around us like speak, say it with your chest.
Yeah, but I be doing that because I'm aware of it from the military. Like we
Yeah.
don't know what the hell you are fucking saying.
I just feel like you have to have stronger communication skills, you know, to be able to communicate your thoughts properly. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's a balance. And... Hey, shut up.
Princess.
Fuck it. Just run it, bro. Dog's interrupting my train of thought.
you can either gesture to them, right? Like, do you want to go first? And they'll gesture to you. So like use gestures like hand signals. This is like the martial arts of the HG way is like the interruption. This is the block. And this is the giving. The block and the giving. And then and then you can also go like this if you're like really upset with them. Go ahead, please. The other problem with people who are super socially
don't
anxious
stand
is they're like,
somebody
oh my
like-
God, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
He talking about knocking somebody the fuck out.
Yeah, he's so. He's not the kind of guy I would
You can also
expect
go
to
like
be.
this if you're like really upset with them. Go ahead, please. The other problem with people who are super socially anxious is they're like, oh my
Yo,
God,
pause
I
it,
don't
bro.
know what to say.
He
I don't
like
know what
he dropped his like American accent. It went full Indian. Go ahead, please. Like he knows how to code switch like a motherfucker. He turned like first generation immigrant like that. The minute
I whoop your ass. I don't know nothing real quick.
And then you can also go like this if you're like really upset with them. Go ahead, please. The other problem with people who are super socially anxious is they're like, oh my God, I don't know what to say.
He
I don't
walked
know
that
what to
line
say.
so
I don't know what to
perfectly.
say. This person, when should I start talking? This person is talking so much. Socially anxious people struggle with socially oblivious people. This is what creates your
Hold on.
anxiety.
Yes.
What'd he
The
say?
more like a
Socially anxious people and socially oblivious people do not correlate really well.
Oh, like people that worry about the opinions of others versus those who don't.
They don't correlate really well because you're
Yeah.
so worried and I'm sitting here chilling. You feel me? You're kind of irritating me.
But they can have synergy in a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But if
because
there's more than just if it's any more than that, now there's this competing confusion.
Yeah, and I feel like it forces you to understand each other. You feel me?
Yeah, which is easier to do one-on-one.
Yeah, but if it's like two socially anxious people, bro, motherfuckers, you ain't gonna be doing nothing. You probably be in the house. You feel me? Real quiet conversation. Neither one of y'all going out or doing anything. But if both y'all are like socially dumb as hell, it's a whole lot of dumb shit constantly happening. That's just me personally, though.
It depends, cause like being comfortable in that position, it places you in a spot where you can speak freely and openly. And if somebody's worried about how you feel,
Excuse me.
like if I'm talking to you and let's say I just say weird shit and off the like your cousin do that, like and he just be throwing shit up.
Yeah.
But a
he's
part of that,
socially oblivious.
yeah.
You feel me? He say what he likes, however he like.
But that's
me?
also a part of being yourself. That's what he's saying in the first half is putting your dick on the table of like
Yeah.
that is the action of being awkward.
Yeah, but
That first step of like thinking about what the other person says instead of
Yeah, but you need a socially anxious person because somebody that's socially oblivious will say something void of thought.
yeah, it's like they're not fighting that anxiety back.
Yeah, they're not fighting that. What if I say this? You feel me? They don't care. You feel me?
Yeah, it's just the trust that nothing negative will happen from what I'm saying.
Yeah. I guess that's a conversation for home training too, though.
anxious person is hyper aware, and the socially oblivious person is hypo aware. And these two things fit really together because if someone is socially aware, they're going
He's
to
saying what we were
acknowledge,
saying.
they're going to recognize that, hey, I should stop talking at some point so that this other person can jump in. The problem is that socially anxious people think that they're screwing up, but that's because they're a socially oblivious person you're talking to who doesn't like think about when you should speak. And that a conversation is between two people. So stop beating yourselves up if someone else doesn't know how to talk. And that's something that we don't acknowledge, right? So like right now when we think about social anxiety, we're like, oh my God, it's a problem in me. Fix me, fix me, fix me. But any social interaction involves two people. And oftentimes socially anxious people grew up with oblivious communicators. You know, so
House training.
But
It's a conversation for house
it
training.
could also be like your house, you didn't have the opportunity to speak. And now you're in a world where you have to speak and you're ill-equipped.
Yeah, but you're gonna be probably on that.
Like
you're
if
probably
you're
gonna
if
be
you're
socially
if you're
anxious though.
if your parents or whoever, like your guardians or whatever, treated you more like a pet, and like you speak when you're spoken to, you never worked that muscle of
To speak
speaking
your
up for
mind.
yourself for
Yeah.
that non-verbal communication of hey yo, or like you know what I mean. Like when we play basketball and shit, you'll passively say hey yo my bad. Like anytime you fuck up. But if you had never had those interactions growing up, would that just casually be, and then they understand, oh, you made this mistake here, I made this mistake here. Oh, he acknowledged his mistake, so now it's cool.
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying, bro. But it's definitely a conversation on home training.
if you want to really reduce your social anxiety, find other people who are like attuned to you. And that's
That's
what's really
crazy to say
difficult
it
is
that way,
sometimes
bro.
if you
That's-
get too socially anxious
that's like
people,
calling it
people are
home
so
training.
hyper attuned to each other that like
See?
that doesn't work out well, right? Because they're like, okay, no,
Hold
no,
up,
like,
pause it,
you
bro,
talk.
pause it,
No,
and then
you-
run it back. But like you saying home training like that is like talking about like humans as if they're like pets. But it is kind of a reality of like your parents are gonna instill certain like motor patterns in you.
Yeah, because it is like humans. Unfortunately, y'all kind of like pets. You feel me? The same pet that you teach in the house, that's the dog you gonna walk outside with.
Yeah.
You feel me?
The difference is like a person isn't it like they're gonna be an individual that goes out on their
Yeah,
own
and a person that's an individual got to also deal with the laws, and they got to deal with sheltering themselves and putting clothes on themselves. But guess what? The same way the parent raised that child, he gonna walk out like that. You feel me?
and it doesn't matter what your parent arbitrarily wants. You're going into the world. Like it doesn't matter. Like the impact of your parents are great whenever you're in their total control and authority. But when you step out of that,
Ain't got nothing to
if
do
you're
with
not
them.
prepared for what,
Especially when you're 18 and ain't got nothing to do with them. Void of how they feel.
yeah,
Your actions are your actions, so you got to deal with the training that you receive.
but there's so many people. That's why so many people are staying with their mom and dad now. They're ill-equipped for the world
Yeah,
because they haven't had enough tastes of reality.
yeah, but that also comes with time and experience.
Or like
Run it back
attuned
like
to
20
you.
seconds, bro.
20.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said. I was thinking.
I got you.
Up if someone else doesn't know how to talk. And that's something that we don't acknowledge, right? So like right now when we think about social anxiety, we're like, oh my God, it's a problem in me. Fix me, fix me, fix me. But any
snap
social
right
interaction involves two people. And oftentimes
Can't blame
socially
yourself
anxious
or somebody
people
else.
grew up.
Or more, two or more.
Yeah, you can't blame yourself for somebody else's communication skills. Cannot put that on you.
Unless you're the
Up
parent.
with
Unless you're the parent, which is what you're talking about, the home training.
Yeah.
oblivious communicators. You know, so if you want to really reduce your social anxiety, find other people who are like attuned to you. And that's what's really difficult is sometimes if you get too socially anxious people are so hyper attuned to each other that like that doesn't work out well, right? Because they're like, okay, no, like you talk, no, you talk, you talk, you talk, you talk. And then
Everybody's
two
scared
socially
to
anxious
talk.
people are like, they're playing tennis with like, here, I'm going to hit the ball across the court. No, you, no, you, no, you, no, you. So the
That's
cool
an
thing about
amazing
social
analogy, though.
anxiety is if you're like, no, youing, at some point someone is like, okay, I will speak. And then you get to speak. And the other person is like, oh, thank God this person spoke. Because now that this person has spoke, I can
don't wanna
speak.
speak.
And I really wanted to speak, but I couldn't speak first. Y'all get me?
Yo,
It's so good.
have you ever played like ping pong or
I get what
tennis
you're
where you
saying.
try to like pass it back and forth, like volleyball where you try to see how many, 1, 2, and you just pass it back and forth?
Yeah.
That's kind of what a conversation is.
Yeah, that's
Of like this acceptance of, and whenever it falls, it's kind of on whoever caused that to fall. But if you give me a bad pass in the conversation and it went
like-
to a place where I couldn't handle it, it's not my fault if I can't hand it back to you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like controlling what you have when
Yeah,
that
like,
ball
if you
comes
speak
to
to
you.
me, it's up
That
to me.
volleyball analogy is insane, bro.
It's up to me to speak back. You feel me? It's up to me to hold the conversation in the standard where it's able for you to receive and
Yeah,
communicate.
if we're playing that hot potato game and I hot potato that volleyball to you and you
Yeah.
just let the bitch hit the sand,
It's like, damn.
it's like, oh, why did I
Nah.
even hot potato it to you?
Now maybe you're not gonna say nothing at all. You probably pick up your phone, go to the bathroom. You feel me?
Yeah,
my
but
fault.
if you're so caught up on how I'm gonna look at you while you're hot potatoing it back,
Yeah, you gonna miss the whole part of the conversation when you're supposed to be listening.
then there was moments like that as a kid though, where I was like, should I get while you're learning the rules of this game,
Yeah.
and communication just has rules that are always changing,
Damn,
always evolving.
I really like that video. Hey man, make sure y'all subscribe to
Yeah, bro, I was
HealthyGamerGG.
telling you, he's a fucking.
That was a pretty good video. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It made me.
Honestly, you say hit subscribe, bro. Why don't you hit subscribe?
Huh?
Why don't you hit subscribe? You're all about shit, bro. Just hit subscribe for me.
All right, man. Hey, add it to the list. Healthy.
Hey, y'all. I'm excited to announce that
Oh
we're
my God, this motherfucker. Got
Hey,
some-
y'all. Yo, you got some good marketing.
Yeah, hit subscribe again. Scroll down. We gotta.
Hey, y'all. I'm excited to announce
Do I
that we're
gotta
launching
pay
YouTube
to-
memberships. And y'all may be wondering
Oh,
why
I can't do that, bro.
All right.
Oh fuck. You know what I mean? He has to be limiting his reach doing it that way, though.
I don't know. You can.
I
Subscribe
don't think
on
I've
your
I
own
don't think I've
time.
ever seen that before.
Make sure y'all
where
like,
you have
comment.
to pay to subscribe to somebody.
I don't.
Hey, y'all. I'm excited to announce that we're launching YouTube
see what I'm saying?
memberships. And y'all may be wondering why on earth are we
Have
doing
you ever
this?
seen that
Well, there are a
before?
couple of
Listen. Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
Listen.
Is that the hustle?
What I will say is, you subscribe to him on your own volition. Okay. Don't leave it up to me. I don't know nobody pockets. You feel me? Because that surprised me
If
too.
you real deal need to talk to a psychiatrist, it might be a good idea for you instead of paying somebody on YouTube. No offense to Healthy Gamer GG, I like the guy's videos, but
That kinda caught me off
if you really
guard,
need to talk to like if you having real deal issues, man, like
Yeah, man.
and I can understand real deal issues. If you're having them, you need to go to a
I
psychiatrist,
don't
a
think YouTube's the
psychologist, a
place to be
social worker.
for that. But
What's
if you
up?
like his content and you just want to subscribe to watch more of his content, definitely make sure y'all
No,
subscribe.
I'm being serious, bro. Like if you need help and these videos are holding you over, maybe you try to find a licensed professional in those
Oh,
manners
yeah,
to help
definitely.
you. And you better allocate your money to that vice paying a subscription to him. You can still watch his videos devoid of being subscribed.
Yeah, definitely. I'm speaking strictly for the consumers that are fans of Healthy Gamer and want to subscribe to him. That's you do it on your own volition.
And it might be user error where he can't see how to subscribe, but I'm telling you, I also can't see how to subscribe, and
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that.
that kind of caught me off guard. But make sure
Anyway,
y'all like, comment,
thanks
and
for watching,
subscribe,
y'all.
man. We're gonna be
Deuces.
back with another one, man. And we out. Peace.